Hello guys and ghouls, it is Fortnitemares 2025, version 37.50 update released today, bringing some ghouls, some frights, some screams, some tricks, some treats, and some Scooby Snacks. We have some new spooky spots, so there are heavy map changes as there are every year for Fortnitemares. We have some new Fortnitemares bosses, we have the return of the pumpkin launcher, wood stake shotgun, chainsaw, and witch broom. We also have some new things, we have some new quests, we have Doja Cat, we have a new festival season, which is now the festival mixtape. We have a lot to unpack. We also have heart-pounding haunting power, where you can see here the three bosses are Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, we have Doja Cat as the Mother of Thorns, and we have Ghostface ready to stab you. Anyway, the new lobby is very, very Fortnitemares themed. It is also worth noting that Fortnitemares will run for the remainder of the season. So just over 3 weeks' time. We are going to look at the Battle Royale Fortnitemares quests. We might have a little look at OG later in the video. First things first, you get some rewards for getting your account levels from 2 to 15. At 2 levels you get a little back bling, which is the Butcher's Tools. At 6 you get a loading screen called the Grindhouse. At 8 you get the Meat Grinder emote. At 10, you get a new loading screen for Poppy Playtime, which is Woogie's Welcome. 12, you get the Butcher's Knife Pickaxe, and at 15, you get Pig the Butcher outfit, completely free of charge. We then have 2 quests called Help the Gang, which is from Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated, or specifically the skins are more from What's New Scooby Doo, which honestly the skins look incredibly well made. The first one is to complete Fred, Velma, Daphne, and Shaggy's found quests, so that means that you have to find them as a character, collect a special quest from them, and complete it in the same match. We will cover all of those in this video. You then also need to hire Scooby Doo, which the fact that I'm saying that in Fortnite is actually insane to me. We then have some tricks quests. Our 3 tricks quests for now are pick up the phone at a Stalk Box, which allows you to become Ghostface and run around with a knife. I mean, it's Fortnite, what more can I say? Hit 7 different players with the last call, and then the party-assisted one is the boss fight itself. Defeat the Mother of Thorns. We then also have some treats quests. The treats quests are to restore 450 health or shields with Scooby Snacks, pull 5 consumables with the Thorn Ripper, which is like a Doja Cat themed version of the Chains of Hades, and then finally visit 3 pumpkin takeovers with the Mother of Thorns, again party assisted. We are going to be getting more quests as Fortnitemares progresses, but for now let's jump in. We have a lot of map changes, a lot of things to cover, so let's get to it. So folks, 2 quick things. Number 1, the Fortnitemares Battle Bus is now in regular Battle Royale, and the K-pop Demon Hunters collab has been removed from this game mode, so no more Guimar off in the distance, and no more Golden, no more Rumi's sword. It's quite sad. If you want all that stuff though, it is still in Demon Rush, so make sure to go play that game mode. You'll also notice that they've sort of brought back the Chapter 2 Season 4 fog, which is really fun, because this means that you can sort of creep up on people a little bit. But it's nice looking around the map, seeing a lot of orange pumpkins, vines, Halloweeny, autumnal vibes. So, without me saying any more, if you want to skip to a certain point in the video and find out about a certain quest or location, down below, use the chapters feature. I will put in chapters that will all be timed, so just skip to the point that you want to watch. Without further ado, let's go. So folks, as we enter Freaky Fields, yeah, that's right guys, Freaky Fields from last chapter is back. It is a nice and spooky area that does have a boss fight. I have no idea which boss it is. Oh yeah, no, I can see which boss it is. Okay, this might be interesting. It's Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. Little serial killer man. With his machete. Oh, he has a lot of health. Oh, he has a lot of health. Oh, he has a lot of health. Oh, no. Okay, I don't think that he can do anything other than walk towards you and hit you with a sword. Hit you. He just hits you with a machete. Also, those of you Star Wars fans, I hope you said goodbye to Outpost Enclave because it's gone. So, killing Jason gives you the mythic high stakes shotgun. So that's always interesting to see what the mythic is. I'll let Brad take it though. No, I'll let you take it. Wait, there's a new type of chest here. There's actual pumpkin chests now. This is quite cool. But yeah, this is Freaky Fields 2.0. You guys should be familiar with Freaky Fields from last year. It's basically the same, just different boss. So, let's see if we can find anything else other than a chainsaw that I just found. Let's go. But yeah, let's see if we can find some more stuff. So folks, it seems that the massive bridge has been completely overtaken with Halloween. This is Pumpkin Pass. So Pumpkin Pass is basically just a reskinned version of the Shining Span. All it is like more of a Halloweeny theme to it. It's the same bridge that you know and love, just with your vines and pumpkins having overtaken the location somewhat, with a few creepy red and orange spotlights. It's quite cool, the sort of Halloween vibe that they've done to it. This is obviously not supposed to be one of the main locations, but it is certainly an honourable mention. So, let's go check out the next one. Guys, Halloween has even come to Utopia City. There's pumpkins, there's ghosts, there's witches. Oh, folks, we have the phone box, the Stalk Box. And now... Wait. The LT ability, it says call players, and it's like... You phone anyone nearby and you can kill them. Like, I'm pretty sure it marks them. Oh, this thing... it's durability, so I can just keep it. It's an item. Oh, that might be mildly overpowered. So, folks, here we have Gourdy Gate, which is Foxy Floodgates. Has finally been sort of like changed, but it's really not been changed massively. It's just more sort of like, again, they've added like the pumpkin and the vine vibes to it. Again, this is not one of the main locations that actually has someone to fight, I don't believe, but there's a lot that you can explore here. It's basically just Foxy Floodgate with a few additions to it. I've got to say, the vine vibe that they've added for this year's Fortnitemares does look really cool, and it's very visible across all of the map, which I do really like. So, yeah, that's Gourdy Gate. So, folks, our second location is Viney Shafts. Viney Shafts is basically shiny shafts, but viney. No, it's shiny shafts with pumpkins and vines, and you can use some of the vines as grind rails, which is quite funky, I must say. So you can sort of explore a little bit easier. There is also somebody that you can speak to here, who just so happens to be a member of Mystery Incorporated. Meet the one, the only, Daphne Blake. I still find it really interesting that people don't know the surnames of, like, the Scooby Doo characters. So for references, Daphne Blake, guys. Daphne Blake, Shaggy Rogers, Fred Jones, and Velma Dinkley. In case you didn't know. And if you don't know, what rock have you been living under for the last God knows how long you've been alive? So folks, the northwest corner of the map, which is where the end of chapter event will be having a countdown timer, is now become creepy camps. So it's supposed to be like a summer camp kind of vibe. Now, I don't know if this is intentional, but there is a boss here, and the boss just happens to be Jason Voorhees again. Maybe the bosses just like switch locations. I mean, if that's the case, I guess we'll show you the Doja Cat Boss later. But like here, you have quite a cool bridge that leads you over to the area. It's taken over one of the Star Wars POIs as well, which is really nice. Oh, I love that. That is such a nice touch. When you pick up the phone and get the scream mask, it literally says, "Now let's make a scary movie." I'm curious as to how much damage I can deal with this knife. Oh wow, it actually deals a lot of damage. He also won't attack me because he thinks that I'm one of him. I'm a serial killer like you! Except I'm going to serial kill you! Why is this so funny? Oh dear. Oh, that's so good. This might just be my favourite mythic we've ever had in Fortnite, I can't lie. But yeah, creepy camps, very much like the summer camp vibe, but more spooky, ready for Halloween of course. And like I say, this is roughly where the location will be for the end of chapter event timer, just northwest of here, like looking off the edge of the map. It's quite interesting really. But that's all the new locations. Let's go and talk to Mystery Inc. So folks, over here at what used to be Crackshot's cabin, it is no longer Crackshot's cabin, it is a Halloween themed house in which you can find none other than Jinkies. It's Velma Dinkley. And you can pick up a little quest from her where she's asked you to find something for her. And all you have to find is Velma's magnifying glass, which can be found in this building just upstairs. All you gotta do, come up here, break the little boxes, and it is right there. You pick it up, and that is the quest for Velma complete. Nice and simple. And that is your Velma quest done. So let's go find the others. So folks, Scooby Snacks, you sort of eat them. They work a little bit like Chug Jugs now, they do 10 health or shield at a time. But they also give you like a super sprint, and when you're doing the super sprint, you have the Scooby Doo running sound effect, like classical cartoon style, which is quite cool to listen to, I must say. So, do utilise Scooby Snacks well, because they're quite funny. They might be quite fun to use. So folks, over here on the bridge, southeast of Ranger's Rest, you can find Fred Jones. Let's split up and look for parts. I think copyright prevented them from doing that, but you have to find the missing pieces of the mystery machine because we need to fix the mystery machine. These pieces can be found as you move down towards Ranger's Rest. The two tyres are on the road, so you just pick them up and then take them back to Freddy. Although I'm pretty sure there's other parts as well that you have to pick up that have been marked. Yeah, there's like engine parts and stuff dotted around, so do keep looking around because there's more bits and pieces dotted around down here. They all do appear to be marked, so you should be able to find them easy enough. So folks, once you've got the final ones, you give them to Fred, and he basically says that this is exactly what the mystery machine needed. So then we can all go on a ride in the mystery machine. I also like that when you speak to Fred normally, he says to you, don't worry about the dark presence, we're on the case. So, has Hope and Jones brought in Mystery Incorporated to investigate the spirit realm? Because honestly, if that's the case, that is so funny. But anyway, let's go find the next one. I might have found where Doja Cat spawns. I was right, it was here where all the thorns happened to be yesterday. Thorny Throne. She spawned her throne here, and I'm pretty sure that this might be where you encounter Doja Cat. So, I guess we'll also have to pop over and have a little look at this place. Folks, really quick mention is that the pumpkin launcher is now bright red. Which is kind of interesting, but there we are. So folks, it is worth noting that Doja Cat Boss and the Jason Voorhees boss can spawn in various different locations, so you don't actually know if they will be at that location until you get down there. But when you find Doja Cat, all you gotta do is kill her. She's not actually as difficult to kill as Jason Voorhees, even though she is supposed to be the main boss of this year's Fortnitemares. But when you kill her, she actually doesn't outright die. Instead, she drops you a mythic version of the Thorn Reaper, or Thorn Ripper I should say. She then joins your team, which is really quite cool. But yeah, to find her you will have to actually look around different pumpkin areas. She might spawn, she might not. The only way you can tell really is by actually going there and seeing if the mini boss icon is there. If so, she's there, you can kill her. If not, then you might have to check somewhere else, which is mildly annoying. But and then all I've got to do is pull some consumables with the Thorn Ripper, and that gets that quest done nice and easy for you. So let's go and complete the final two fan quests. So folks, the place where you can find both Shaggy Rogers and Scooby Doo is actually over here in the northwest side of the map, in the little bird to go place just northwest of Bug Swatter Beach. It is worth noting that actually Scooby Doo would also spawn here. However, because he's hireable, someone has already hired him in this game, and they're probably long gone by now. But yeah, Shaggy can be found over here, and what you have to do for his quest is pick up the little ingredients around the area, go to the cooker, bake the burger for Shaggy. I say bake, cook the burger for Shaggy, and then give the burger back to him. And that is Shaggy's found quest done. So all we have left to do now is Daphne Lake. So folks, as we discovered before, Daphne is here investigating the dark presence, but some creep stole her wardrobe. Okay, well we've got to go and get that back then. So to find Daphne's luggage, you've got to head southwest of Viney Shafts. It's somewhere along the road, or just off the side of the road, but let's head down here, find Daphne's luggage, and then I believe you have to take it back to her. So folks, Daphne's luggage can be found up here at the top of the mountain. You don't actually need to grab it, you just need to look at it, and then you need to interrogate the thief, who happens to be the Mothman. So I know stealing is wrong, it's just for once I wanted to solve a mystery instead of being the mystery. Well, I mean, you were the mystery. I thought if I dressed the part, the gang would let me join them, but now I see my lot in life is hang out on bridges. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, but I'm not being funny, Mothman. Like, even if you dressed as Daphne, they're not going to let you in because, like, you stole Daphne's clothes, you bloody idiot. Anyway, let's see if we can go and hire Scooby. If not, we've also got a little thing in OG to check, but not much. So, rest assured, guys, those of you that have watched the full video is nearly over. So folks, just coming down here once more to where Shaggy is. If we land here at the start, here's Scooby. They've actually pulled him off really well in the game, considering obviously he's a quadruped normally. He should be a dog, but they've pulled him off really well in the way that they've managed to get him to stand upright and be bipedal, which honestly, I respect it. But Scooby, he drops ammo, he's one of those specialists, and he runs around with his little glow-in-the-dark skeleton onesie. So, honestly, we love Scooby Doo. I've always loved Scooby Doo, but Scooby Doo in Fortnite, who could hate that? So, folks, here we are on Fortnite OG. There are 5 Fortnitemares quests here, which are all relatively simple, but they are as follows. Hit an opponent with the pumpkin launcher in 3 different matches. Travel 250 meters while under the effects of Havoc Stones. Havoc Stones, for reference, are the little red cube stones. They're called Havoc ones now rather than Shadow. Anyway, visit a haunted castle and a haunted house. Bit of a weird one. Destroy 15 structures with the pumpkin launcher. That shouldn't be too hard to do. And then finally, survive 20 storm circles. Again, shouldn't really be that hard to do. I don't think the actual Fortnitemares has been activated in OG yet, but the cube monsters are supposed to come. So let's go and check if they are here. So folks, it doesn't look like the cube monsters have actually been activated, but the 3rd cube rune is now being activated, which means more cube growth in the island itself. We're actually getting to the point where soon the house is going to start getting overtaken with cube growth, or as I've nicknamed it, cube cancer at this point, because cancer is just rapid multiplication and this is rapid multiplication of cubes. It is now starting to spread around the corners as well, so I expect there to be a lot of different bits of cube dotting around here. I mean, it's even started growing inside the house now, where again we have both a mixture of purple and red. This one whole wall is now red, so I mean, get ready to say goodbye to this house, because I think it's about to get swallowed up by cube growth, which is really interesting. But as I say, it doesn't appear that the cube monsters are active in Fortnite OG yet. When they are, I will do a separate video on it. But for now, let's head back to the lobby to process everything in Fortnitemares 2025. So folks, all in all, that is Fortnitemares 2025. Quite a packed Fortnitemares. Jump in, check everything out for yourself. Obviously, we do also have Demon Rush, which I covered last week from K-pop Demon Hunters. And there are still far more skins to come, more quests to come, and more event news to come. But with all that in mind, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it informative, enjoyable, and fun to watch as always. And don't get frightened as you play Fortnitemares 2025.